What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the podcast channel. It's your boy DJ The Realtor. We're finna bring y'all back with another serious topic, y'all. As y'all can see right now, I got my lovely wife again back in my episode because she just can't stay out of it because it's lit. But that's okay though, y'all. But look, if y'all new to this channel, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man, and don't want to miss out. Y'all make sure y'all turn on y'all bell so y'all don't miss out. Okay, so if we can get this thing to another, 20 likes, we'll do another topic for you guys. But as y'all can see, today's topic is you only have to be right once. A lot of people that probably don't know what I mean by that, but I'm gonna give y'all a real good topic on that. So before we get into this lit video, I'm gonna need for y'all to share this so everyone on the platform can see there is a new real podcast channel in town. Yep. So with that being said, let's get right up into it because this is gonna be the channel where we gonna do all of the fun and games and joking a little bit, but we're gonna jump right up into it so y'all can understand what we talking about. So let's go. What I mean by you only have to be right once is treasure the people that's around you. I'm gonna sit to that.
Are you sure?
Treasure family, friends, even if it's some newcomers that's around you, treasure that. Believe in everything what any person is trying to tell you or what they're trying to tell us. If they're trying to tell themselves something, believe in it. Because the takeoff is without a plane flight ticket. The takeoff is for free. Anything that you do in life that you're trying to progress in and people are not seeing and you're trying to get a person to see it, you only got to be right one time. So what I mean by that is if you telling a person, downwards to where what you're saying doesn't make sense, make it make sense. Actually try to understand what they're talking about. If it sounds not too correct, try to your best ability to make it correct for them. Because if he takes off or she takes off by being right one time, you take off. You know what I mean? It's just that little bit of help because nowadays people are taking off of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? People take off of dumb shit, but it's not necessarily dumb in their eyes because they was a fan of their work. Now, if I'm a fan of my work, I want to sign an autograph to myself because I'm a fan of myself. I love what I did so much. I'm starstruck of myself. I was right once and it happened. Everything that y'all hearing on TV, radio stations, bookstores, clothing stores, food, grocery stores, I don't care what it is. Those people was told no a million times and was told right one time. Okay? They were told right one time, and from that one time they took off. And the people that left them behind are the ones that's like sick in the stomach, sick in the head. Because you know why? I told this person no so many times. But let me tell you something, being told no a million times is actually being told yes a million times. Because when you're told no, you're able to progress your situation better than what it was. I need the word no. A lot of people don't like the word no.
Yeah, it's rejection.
It's rejection and you quit. You know what I mean? You quit. I even told the word no that I shouldn't do this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't do this podcast. Yeah, my podcast has 9 subscribers, a few little viewers, but those 9 subscribers and few viewers are interested in what I'm saying, and that turns into 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, and it grows. Nothing happens overnight. You just gotta wait for that being right one time, and when that happens, and if you inside of a shoe store and you hear this person's song, you like, dang it. Now I gotta catch up because it's too late.
Have you ever felt that way, like in your personal life? Have you ever felt that way, like you felt rejected of a no? And have you ever, what you're talking about, your topic of you only gotta be right once, have you found that yet? Have that happened to you yet?
I haven't found that yet, but I found the soul into it. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you a quick story back when I was playing sports. I played football all my life, right? So I didn't know what the morals was when people would scream at you. From me and my dad had me in sports when I was so little, so I didn't have time to become a child. I was like a man at the age of 9, 10 years old because it was like on some do this and I couldn't get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Not because of his choice, it was because this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something at an early stage that I wasn't probably prepared to do yet. You know what I mean? But I didn't get the fact that when I was told something, do this better, I took that in the distraction of saying, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Or go run up and down this fence 20 times. Go do this, go do that. Go bear crawl. You need to catch the ball right. You need to throw the ball right. I told you to turn this way. You didn't go that way. You didn't do this. You didn't do. When a person is nagging at you that many times, you already was told right.
Right.
They liked you. They was just trying to make you better. You see what I'm saying? And my compassion was that I didn't understand what they was talking about. I didn't understand the pops. I didn't understand the backlash. You know what I mean? I wasn't told no. It was being told right, which means you are good as hell, but I'm gonna make you better. You know what happened? I quit that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it because
why do you think you quit? Like what happened?
Because I didn't want to be told what to do. Because you have to study people that you want to be better than. That's already rich. You know what I mean? The people that's already successfully rich, you have to study them. Okay?
Right.
That's not you saying you a hater. That's not saying that you don't like their craft. That's none of that. You just have to study them. If I'm up in the morning watching a person that inspired me as, man, I want to do that, but I want to do it better. I'm out studying them, working with them. I'm taking the time out to listen to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm hating on that person, I'm hating on you because I'm doing something from a distance that I don't fucking do. That's a hater.
Right.
A hater is someone that's doing something that ain't even doing what that man or girl craft is even doing. You hating. I ain't got nothing to say about that. So with me doing podcasts, I couldn't hate on another person doing podcasts.
Right.
I'm studying that person's podcast. If I don't do a podcast, I'm literally hating on that person. So how am I hating on a craft that I'm not even creating myself to do even better?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So hating on a person, it's not gonna get you somewhere being right. Studying a person is gonna get you to be told right next time. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I did a lot of my life. I studied a lot of people. You know, I studied them. I'm more of a kind where I listen.
Yeah.
I listen to a person speak. You know what I mean? I listen to them, and that tells me, brother, I love you or I don't love you. You know what I mean? That goes for male friends, female friends. That goes for relationships, because a friend can say, man, that's my bro, man, I love this dude to death. But I gotta study you to figure you out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I gotta study you to figure you out on certain situations, man, because if I don't do that, I'm gonna put myself in a situation that's real messed up.
Right.
So if a person is doing something that I feel I'm interested in watching, I'm gonna study that person, and I'm gonna study his wrongs first. And if I see that this guy take wrong accountability of saying that, I can accept that. So what do I gotta do better? I'm gonna know deep down inside this guy gonna be right one day, and it's gonna happen. Now if I tell this guy, man, you wrong, it ain't gonna never happen for you, guess what? It's gonna happen for him.
Right.
He gonna be right one time. And I told this guy, you wasn't right, and it happened for him. All he wanted me to say, just tell me what's wrong. Let me know what I need to do right. And that's wrong with society today. There's too much competition in equal opportunity. And what I mean by equal opportunity is what that person is doing, you can do it too. Everything is a free ride. These guys can get to the NFL or the NBA for money. They got there for free. All it was your brain and your mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You thinking of a conscious, positive way of making yourself better, and you talking and telling people and yourself, I'm gonna do this right. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong so I can do it right. And that's enough that's not going on. A lot of people not speaking on what needs to be done better for themselves. You know what I'm saying? For themselves. Because a lot of these musicians y'all seeing, they've been told no.
Right.
They've been told no.
Right.
They had to be told no to be told
life.
right. They have to, everyday life. They had to be told no in order to be told you're only right one time. So they all figured it out. And that's just one of my passions. That just took me a while to figure that out. And it's taken a lot of people a while to figure that out. You know what I mean? Because there's like this saying where they say, man, once you get this open door, you know, and it closes, you know, you in there. You can open that door back up. And that's a lot of things people don't understand. You know that door. It's many of open doors. The people that are broke, the people that is struggling, we have so many open doors to become rich and better than the people that we succeed and inspire.
Right. Right.
We have the more open doors than them. Their doors are closed. Okay, what they're doing is what they're doing. We have an opportunity to become better and have an opportunity to maybe one day tell them, let's do it this way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be rich for a person to listen to you.
Right, but I also feel like in today's society, when you do, there's not a lot of you out here. So when you do get somewhere big and you do get successful and you do restart your whole life again, then it's all about clout and riding someone else's coattail. And so how do you get through those hurdles as well?
Well, see, the word with this clout is because the reason why that's already mentioned now is because one person made one hit song on that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the reason why clout is out. Just like because Lil Wayne makes one outfit that's super tacky, and now every store sells clothing that's tacky. You know what I'm saying? The word clout been out. The clout to me is us following every person that's doing something that we want to do. We all been clout chasing. If I'm walking around here with headphones on and I'm studying a song, and then all of a sudden I say a song as a joke, I'm clout chasing.
That's true.
I've been clouting for years. We all been clouting for years. You see what I'm saying? You say you want to be rich, right? Not everyone wants to be rich. Just because you want to be rich because you see what Jeff Bezos have, or you see what Bill Gates is doing, or the top athlete Michael Jordan, you want to be rich because of what they have. So you're clout chasing. You want to be just like them. I want to wear Michael Jordans, or if I'm gonna play on a basketball team, I want number 23. We've been clout chasing for years. Okay?
Right.
We've been clout chasing for years. That's what we've been doing. Now, could I say I'm wrong that we clout chasing over Jesus? He made us understand him. He wanted everyone to be peaceful in life. Okay? If you like what that person is doing and you want to be some kind of way in the opportunity with them, you can't get there because society today say you clout chasing. But that ain't what God wanted. He wanted us to all become brothers and sisters and meet new and help each other. So he created clout for communication, for love, for successful, for being brilliant, for just like being any person in life. He wanted everyone to be equal opportunity to be loving each other, liking each other, holding hands, understanding one another, helping people.
Right.
That's clout for people that don't know that. But since Drake or anybody other fucking rapper say you're clout chasing, this and this and this and that, your Twitter fingers and blah 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 blah, take it for all granted.
Right.
So if you ask me, the whole world clout chases. The whole world clout chases. Who you want to be like when you was growing up?
Who I want to be like growing up? J-Lo.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who did J-Lo want to be like growing up?
I don't know.
Think about it. Who did she want to be like growing up?
I don't know.
Selena.
Okay.
She wanted to be like Selena growing up. Okay. You have to have a mind of who you want to be growing up. So what? J-Lo should be envying or not envying Selena from not saying I want to be like her. Or I guess I'll just be a clout chaser because I want. No, she studied her. Let's go back to what I was saying about 2 minutes ago. She was studying her as a fan.
But do you see how easy it was to be successful back then than it is now? It seems like everyone that tries to be successful, they kind of stop each other.
Well, we can't be successful right now.
It's like a bunch of rams just bumping into each other.
But listen, we can't be, like me, I'm an Aries. But we can't be successful in life today's society for 2020 because everyone trolls to get killed. Clout trolling is a sign of you getting killed. You don't have to necessarily be dead. You're already dead by who you are when you say you're a clout chaser.
Right.
So when people see that as, man, that's just a clout chaser. A lot of these girls that's on TV that made us famous right now, when you got there by clout chasing. So we don't like her because she clout chasing?
Right.
Then why the fuck are we watching her?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Back then, when in the 90s and the 80s, it was so easy to become famous and an influencer and someone big, an actor, an actress, than it is now. Because if you do it now, is you clout chasing. You want what they got. You're never gonna get there. And I feel like there's a lot of negativity now in this world.
Well, when you say the 80s and the 90s was so easy to become whatever.
Somebody.
Right, because the president only ran the world, not people. Politics only ran politics, not running people by color.
Right.
Nowadays we getting ran by color, who you are, How many tattoos you got on your face?
Yeah,
why you with that white girl? Why that white girl with that black dude? Why the black guy with the white girl? That's why you don't make it.
Right.
Back then it was equal opportunity. It didn't matter.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It didn't matter. Now it's a problem. It's a problem. You know what I mean? I hear people say, well, you and Sarah gonna make it because you Mexican or whatever she wanna call you. You white and then DJ, you black. I don't wanna make it for that.
Right.
I wanna make it for who we are. Not by race. I wanna be right for who we are. I wanna be right one time for who we are. You see what I'm saying? People say you talk black. You are right for who you are.
Right.
You wasn't born with an accent that fits your color. See, that's the problem.
Right.
A lot of people now today was not born, listen to me, we was not born with an accent to fit our color.
That's true.
We are fit by accent by choice. You see what I'm saying? Just because let's say you white, just because you white, you have to talk white? No, if you actually have to talk white, you was taught to be white.
Right.
You wasn't taught to be a human.
You know, that's funny that you said that, because just the other day I was driving home and my daughter had said she's mixed, right? We have a 14-year-old that's mixed. She's half black, half Hispanic. And we were driving and she said, Mom, she's like, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah. She said, why is it that blacks have a tradition? You know, they like to eat certain foods. They like to have certain type of hair. They want to wear, weave in their hair. They want to wear, do stuff like that. Why is it that Mexicans have a tradition? They want to wear those sombreros. They want to wear the little ponchos. They want to eat Mexican food and enchiladas and stuff. Why does Chinese have? Why does Indians have? But what does white people have?
Right.
So what makes them any different from us?
They're not different. And what's so funny that she asked you that question is this, that we're not teaching our kids how to be a certain race. If they're asking questions on why this and why that and why that, we haven't taught them that. Now the other society has been taught that, how to be one race.
Right.
You see that's what's messing it all up. You are taught to be that race. You are taught to be black. You are taught to be white. You are taught to be Mexican. I've never taught my kids what gender or race they should be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be who you wanna be. I'm not gonna teach you that. And that's the reason why I think my kids look up to me today, because they see me from the time they was born until now, is that daddy has a lot of different race friends. I don't care who you are. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care who you are. I love you for who you are, whatever you are. If you want to be white, you want to act like you black, then that's just what it is. But I can't tell you stop doing that.
Right.
I can't tell you stop doing it because I don't know where you really just genuinely just came from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you really came from. And it's going to be rarely a lot of people you're going to run into like that. Like I say, man, it's just like that. But you just have to be right one time. And that's just my definition of that. That's my definition of that. The people that are right once are the ones that actually do what the fuck they want to do. Those are the ones that are told right once. Why this Indian girl become a singer and now she's American girl, she's an American singer worldwide. Why? Because she did what she wanted to do.
Right.
Just because she was from Iran and she's singing American music, that doesn't make her not get signed to an American country or become a singer. No, she was told right once. We didn't give a damn what she was. We liked her for who she was. She was told right one time. It only takes that. So if y'all thinking that a certain person come from a country like Italy, man, he gonna get out here or she'll get out here, you won't be shit in America. Let someone like her.
Yep.
You only told right once. So you told this person, man, you won't do this, but that person really liked you. And guess what? Now you shitting your fucking stomach up. You're crawling like, God damn, she made her first $1 million and now you hurting because you told her some negative things and she actually was right one time.
Right.
And that's the funny part of it,
It's so like YouTube.
What?
Like what's happening now. Like somebody would say like, oh, they only got X amount of subscribers. That defines you, that makes you.
No, let me get this straight. A number on YouTube of any YouTuber does not define a human being. It doesn't. If you got 10 subscribers on YouTube and you want to be a YouTuber, I can't define you for that. Because that didn't get you in America. That didn't get you in here in this world. YouTube didn't bring you here. This is just something you want to try out, or this is something you want to do. Majority of the time, the people that want to try something out are the ones that actually make it. If you're trying too hard on certain things that you want to do so fucking badly, you don't make it.
Right.
It's really like that. The ones that doesn't try, that doesn't try so hard on certain things makes it, but has a story to tell how much they grind. Their grind was, they didn't know what the hell they was doing. They studied someone to become better. Right. That's a grind definition. So all these people that say, man, we had to grind. No, you didn't grind for nothing, because the beginning of your story was you looked up to blank, which means you studied them to be better. That is your successful way of becoming a YouTuber. So which means you didn't actually know what you was doing before you was doing it. You see what I'm saying? My hats go off to a lot of YouTubers that's doing their stuff now that's in Houston, and y'all don't have to say their names, but y'all already know couples. You could just say CC. My hats go off to them, because you know what? When I watched them in the beginning of their videos, she and him didn't know shit about what they was doing. And you can tell. They didn't know anything about what they was doing, but they was passionate in being right once. And I can respect that for them. That's how you blow up. Not by thinking you know what you're doing because you got a certain amount of subscribers, or you just doing this. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what you're doing yet. Right. It doesn't work that way. Agree. It goes by, I'm in this business, I don't know what I'm doing, what do I do next? You go to the chapter and you study someone that's already there. You study that person, you give props to that shit, and you find a way to do it better. That's how you become successful in anything that you do in life. Anything, I don't care what it is. It ain't gotta be no damn YouTube, it can be anything. That's being right once. And that is the end of this dang on video, y'all. That's the chapter to being right once. If y'all like that situation, what I told y'all just comment down below and say 100, which means I know y'all actually watched this video, okay? Yep. And I hope y'all take this for granted and say, that gave me a lot of motivation of doing anything I wanted to do. I don't care if I wanted to be a package handler. I just don't think I can get it because my resume is not strong enough. You make it strong enough. You study something and you make it strong enough. I don't care what it is. It don't have to be a successful dream of trying to be rich. It can be anything. It doesn't matter. You just taking lead of your mind and saying, I'm gonna do it better. I hope this touched a lot of y'all people, man, because it's the end of today's topic on the DJ The Realest podcast show. And this cat just jumped right back in my screen. What do you want? God damn. We gonna catch y'all on the next video, man. This is the end of the topic today, y'all. We are out by DJ The Realest podcast show. Peace.